It's the Full Force News Burst, brought to you by GeneralsJoes Reborn.com with me, Christopher McLeod AKA Diagnostic 80. The Walmart exclusive classified retro cardback Baroness has been spotted at retail, giving us our first look at the packaging. Well, that was fully expected, wasn't it? Yet, the recently revealed classified retro cardback series exclusive to Walmart has recently started showing up in stores, or at least the Baroness has, giving us our first look at the actual packaging. This particular Baroness was spotted in a Walmart in Washington State. It looks as though they have gone with the original artwork, only slightly digitally altered for the front, with that new rifle, secondary belt and shoulder pads included, which of course feature on the classified Baroness. A rather disappointing aspect is just how much of the card is taken up by the bubble on the right hand side, much like the 4-inch retro series from last year. I'm not a huge fan of the accessory layout inside the bubble either. There's a lot of negative space over the figure's left shoulder. She gets 2 rifles, 2 pistols, her glasses, a knife, and she also gets a figure stand, which is another throwback to the vintage line and something you can expect to see with all of these Walmart exclusive figures. It is pretty great to be able to get another chance to get a classified Baroness in this way, without the motorcycle and hopefully in more abundance than before. Coming back to the card itself, they have avoided using the white border again, something they did on the previous retro 4-inch cardbacks, which I really don't like. It does make the card look flimsy, and based on some of the images we've seen so far, the card does look a bit thin. Due to the bubble taking up much of that right hand side, they've opted to put the code name under the main logo, which again isn't ideal, and we don't get the specialty underneath it in the same way we did in the vintage line. Flipping it over, we can see that the file card still suffers from that multilingual layout, taking up a huge section on the back, and the cross cell underneath only has the 4 character spaces. Obviously they've revealed Baroness and Lady J so far, so I get the inclusion there, and the silhouettes would have given the game away very clearly had Gung Ho and Destro not also been revealed on the last Fan First Friday. What is interesting here is the fact that Lady J's art is new, and they have included her old school VCR camera, so hopefully we will be seeing that in her accessory loadout when the figure inevitably appears on shelves very soon. Apologies for being a bit slow to get the video up for this one, but we also record the weekly on Friday, so it's all a bit of a mess. You can check that out tomorrow when Justin, Pat and myself discuss the heck out of all the week's news, including this story. What do you guys think? Like the cardbacks or not your thing? Happy to be getting Baroness again, or are you more excited for that Gung Ho? Let me know in the comments below. Right, back to the mission at hand. That's it for this instalment of the Full Force News Burst. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. See you next time, and as always, Full Force. Make sure you get involved with the discussion by liking, sharing and commenting on these videos, and as always you can keep up with the show after listening by following on Twitter @TheFullForce, liking the Facebook page facebook.com/TheFullForce, and if you would like to contact the show you can message us on either of those platforms with feedback and questions. We also have a Patreon page, so if you want to show your support for the show, see your name up in lights on these videos, or enjoy exclusive bonus content, then check out patreon.com/TheFullForce podcast, or click on the link on any of the posts this podcast appears in. Full Force!